Hey y'all, and welcome to my channel. For this first alteration, I found this skirt originally from Target, still had the original tags on it. Got it for a little over $2. And the only issue with this one is just that it's too big. It's a size too big. So all I did was take a seam ripper and carefully unpick the waistband. Because this is elastic, it's a lot pretty easy just to unpick the waistband, cut the elastic, make it smaller, sew it back in. There was a couple of stitches that I had to pick, but pretty easy and looks the same, just a little smaller in the waist, and so it fits me. Now this one, didn't like the top, but I loved the lace on it. I think this one cost me like $2. So all I did was just unpick the lace from the rest of the shirt. And then I got a black tank top from my stash, tried it on, and kind of laid the lace on it just to make sure it would fit and look good. And then just carefully pinned the lace to the top of the black tank top. And then I'm going to use a very small zigzag stitch and simply sew all around the edge. Once that's done, then I very carefully just cut out the tank top behind it so that you didn't see any of the black behind the lace. And the way that this kind of lace piece worked is I was able to use it as the straps. So I completely got rid of the straps there on the tank top. This is something, fast and easy that you can do with, dress up a shirt or a tank top that you already have at home with a thrifted piece that you found. This one's pretty self-explanatory, pretty simple. Long sleeve shirt that I thrifted. Liked the little print. It has the cute little kitties on it, but didn't need it to be long sleeve. It fit me great. So all I did was just unpick the sleeves, and then I used the sleeves to create bias strips that I used as binding, and then just sewed them over the raw edges to create the binding to make it sleeveless. Now this one, found this long sleeve button down shirt that fit me, and this one's going to be the most in-depth of all of these that I did. But I just started by cutting off the front placket where the buttonholes are and the buttons, and then all the way up and cut around the collar as well. Just up one side and down the other. I didn't bother unpicking this one, just cut it out. Now the button placket, I did save the buttons. I cut them off, put them in my button bucket. The collar, you can actually use that as cute little dog collars, or you could sew it onto another shirt or a t-shirt or something like that if you wanted to. Now because this shirt fit me, I didn't have a whole lot of extra material, but I did find a piece in my stash that you'll see later on. It's a navy and white check piece. I've just found a piece of fabric that matched. You could also, use a second shirt to require more fabric. If the shirt's too big, you'll have to figure out, how to adjust maybe the side seams and stuff like that if you wanted it smaller. But this one fit me, so I didn't have to adjust any of that. So I also went ahead and cut the sleeves off to short sleeve length. And then I cut the bottom of the shirt off as well. I just kind of tried it on and figured out where I wanted. I'm going to be adding a ruffle to the bottom. So I used fabric from the sleeves to just cut out strips of fabric and sew ties for the front, and used bias tape to close in my raw edges on the front and the neckline. And then with some of the extra fabric from the bottom of the shirt, as well as Twix had to come over and check things out, as well as that check piece in my stash, I just created a long strip, ruffled it to the bottom, and then I also added a little bit of the check to the bottom of the sleeves to kind of tie it all together. So this one turned out really cute, and I think it'll look really great with some summer shorts. So I hope this gives you guys some ideas to use with thrifted clothing, and happy sewing.